Hey YouTube, name's Cody. I am going to go ahead and try and vlog here. My first vlog ever. Got my R6 and it's got quite a bit done to it, as you can see. And I will go ahead and we'll probably go over the specifics in my next video. But for now, let's go ahead and ride. Okay. Well, right now I am on my way to grab some donuts. Yeah, fucking right. Love donuts. Who doesn't? And head to work with them. Good day to get donuts. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and start with a little history about me. I started riding back when I was, let's see, I'm gonna say 17. I'm 20 now. And took the MSF course. Let me just buckle up my backpack real quick. Come on, there we go. Alright, took the MSF course when I was 17. And my first bike, Ninja 250. Perfect. It was a new gen. If you're thinking about getting a bike, go ahead to ninjet.org and you will find tons and tons and tons and tons of information about the 250. Right up here, I almost got rear-ended in my car coming home from work last night. Actually, some asshole wasn't paying attention. I was hitting my brakes and noticed that they were coming up. They weren't even, they're coming up behind me. They didn't even see my brake lights, I guess. I don't know, they were fucking blind or something. But had to veer off into this oncoming lane up here. I'll show you in a second. So I was turning onto this road right here. I was coming from that way, and I actually had to veer into this oncoming lane just to turn, and obviously there were no cars coming. I checked first. But made sure of that. And the guy almost rear-ended me. He was so close, but I just barely avoided it by probably a foot or so. I don't think he even realized that I turned off the road because he just kept on going. And so yeah, that was interesting. Definitely woke me up last night on my ride home. Drive home, I should say. Alright. And yeah, so back to riding. Okay. So, back to donuts. Just kidding. I'm not going to talk about donuts again. But yeah, like I said, I'm on my way to work. And this is my normal commute. As you can see, most of it's kind of open. I'm not a big speed demon. I have to admit, actually, I was more of a speed demon on my 250 than I have been on either my ZX6 or this R6. And it's kind of funny how that works out, because you get more power and you tend not to go wide open on the throttle or anything unless you're in like a group or something like that. Well, at least me, anyway. And definitely find that out if you're a new rider. Your first bike, it doesn't matter what it is. Once you get out and ride, you forget all your worries. All your cares go away. And you just enjoy life. And it is wonderful. You can get out and go ride and you don't have to worry about a damn thing. And that's the truth. Make sure this mic is plugged in there. Yeah. Alright, and so yeah, motorcycling is a lifestyle, really, because it doesn't matter what you ride, it doesn't matter who you ride with. It's part of your life, and once you start riding, I doubt you'll ever want to stop unless you get maybe in major crash or something. And that is that's sort of reasonable, I suppose. I haven't been in a crash, so I haven't experienced that feeling firsthand, but I honestly don't think that I could ever give up riding, no matter what. It is too much fun. It is just, the feeling of freedom is absolutely phenomenal, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. So yeah, that's how I feel about riding. That's the way you will probably feel about riding too, I'm sure. Pretty much everybody does. And as you can see, I'm just cruising along here, trying to keep up with traffic, trying not to ride like an asshole, which is actually fun on the 250 because you can still stay within the speed limits and everything, and you don't have to worry about it. But on a 600cc inline 4, it's not going to happen. You can go wide open throttle and you're hitting 70 something miles an hour in first gear, 80 something miles an hour in first gear, and the 250 topped out at, I want to say, like 30, 35 with the gearing I had in it or whatnot, and it was awesome. I went up to a 15 tooth front sprocket, so I upped the gearing a little bit because I felt like the gears were too small to begin with, and I think I got around 37 miles an hour out of first gear with it or something like that. And it's fun because it's meant to be wrung out and just ridden hard, put away wet. That's what the 250s are for. They're made to be high RPM scream machines with tons of fun to go along with it, because you can feel like you're riding 1,000 miles an hour and you're sitting there, going 50, but you're topping out in, say, third gear or second gear or whatnot. It's just awesome. It really is. Go ahead, open up my visor here. Watch out for the cops around here too. They're pretty bad. So yeah, this is the town of Culpeper, Virginia. Woo, yeah, born and raised. So it's really not a lot of fun. There's not much to do here. We have a Walmart. That's good, I suppose, on how you look at it. But we recently got quite a few more stores. Got Starbucks, Walmart, Target, blah, blah, blah. Yakety schmackety. Got enough necessities for doing some, do-it-yourself bike projects and whatnot, which is great. That's another thing you'll find out that most bikers tend to love is even just working on your bike is a great feeling. And learning how to fix things yourself. So not so much that you don't have to pay other people to do it, but just the feeling of being able to fix something yourself like that is very satisfying. And yeah. You might notice around it's around like 5,800 RPMs, I think it is. There's like a dead spot in my RPM band on this bike, and I've been trying to tune that sucker out for over a year now, ever since I got my flash tune. That was one of the main reasons I got it. And for the life of me, I can't fix the damn thing. And I just pulled my bike out a couple weeks ago for this year, and I'm sure I'll start tuning with it again here shortly. But gotta get that out. And it's only in like the first 2 gears, which sucks because it's when you take off, and that's where you need it to be smooth the most, because that's right before you're shifting. So it screws up shifting times and everything else. but I'm sure I'll work it out somehow. That guy just ran a red light, didn't even care. Way to go, buddy. You suck at life. And a cop sitting right there, too. Didn't even bother to take him. But if a motorcycle went ahead and did that, it would be the end of the world, wouldn't it? I'd be getting tickets left and right. He'd be like, da, 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 da. I betcha. He's staring at me right now. Probably sees that I have a GoPro on here. Give a vlog. Give a shout out to that cop over there. Hey, copper. Yeah, you can stare at me all you want. Stare at me all you want, you little copper. No, but in all reality, most cops that I've encountered they've been all right. Pretty cool. I see quite a few motorcycle cops around here during the summer, which is great. I love them. They wave back at me all the time, which is really cool because, like I said, I don't ride like an asshole or anything, so I definitely respect the law to a certain extent. I mean, I respect the law to the full extent. I never speed. I never break the law, ever. Right? Yeah, that's the story I'm sticking with. And I'm sure that's the story you'll stick with, too. Let's see. Speeding tickets. You will probably get a speeding ticket on a motorcycle, I'm sure. It sort of comes with it because you lose train of thought for a second and you shoot up to 80 miles an hour or some shit like that. It goes by pretty quick. And you won't realize it until it's too late sometimes or whatever, but I was traveling on a back road, I really wasn't going too fast, and I got a speeding ticket with my girlfriend on the back. She was I never ride like an asshole with my girlfriend on the back, and the cop still gave me a speeding ticket, even though I tried to get out of it. But that's okay, I suppose. I was on a back road, didn't expect to see a cop. So, yeah. I'm actually gonna do a little U-ey here. Completely forgot what I was doing. Gotta stop and get donuts. What the hell? My work is not too far away. You'll notice, any new riders that are watching, you'll definitely notice that when you go to turn, no shit, that's my buddy's bike. That's pretty funny. I wonder if he works there now or something. Maybe he's just in the bank, I don't know. My buddy rides FZ1, and yeah, that's his. You can't see it now because the cars are in front of it, but it's his bike sitting over there. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen him in a while since our other buddy went to, let's see, where did he run off to? He ran off to New York. And hasn't come back yet for a ride. So, anyway, here we are, Safeway, the donut capital of the world.